Evening VC, Dave here. So we are continuing on in the Blue Note 4000 series project, and man, we're getting close to 100 here. Pretty impressed with how this has gone so far, and great that we're seeing even some more people join in. I am presenting today 4097, and that is Art Blakey and the Afro-Drum Ensemble, the African Beat. And I'll never forget walking into Tip Top Daily Market, and this was on the wall, and I couldn't believe it. And it was priced very nicely, and of course I grabbed it. This is Liberty Pressing, a stereo press. I'll show you the label on that. So not a first press, but very nice Liberty, early Liberty Blue Note. Just spun this, sounds fantastic. A lot going on with this record, and I'm glad I just listened to it. It's a very difficult one to describe. Yeah, let's just start with the cover. That just grabs you right away. That's one of my favorite Blue Note covers. Fantastic. Recorded in January of '62, and then not released till November of 1962, if I recall correctly. You have a very large cast here, as to be expected on a record like this. A very unique record to the Blue Note catalog. Art Blakey had that much power at the time within the label that he was allowed to explore and put this out. And I'm glad that he did. This is a fantastic record. So much going on here. We'll start with the players. Art Blakey on drums, timpani, gong, telegraph drum. Solomon G. Ilori from Nigeria on vocal and penny whistle and talking drum. Chief Bay, let's see, he is from Senegal on conga, telegraph drum, and double gong. Joe Montego on Bambara drum, double gong, corbero drum, and log drum. I believe he's Jamaican. And then you've got Garvin Masu on Chikiri, African maracas and conga. James Olufalami, who also I believe is Nigerian, on conga. Robert Crowder on bata drum and conga. Curtis Fuller, as you know, the great trombone player, not on trombone here, but on timpani. Yusef Lateef, a rare appearance on Blue Note from Yusef Lateef. Fantastic appearance on oboe, flute, tenor sax, cowhorn, and thumb piano. You have the amazing Ahmad Abdul Malik on bass, a rare appearance for him on Blue Note. Fantastic on bass on this record. So I'll go through the tracks. It starts with a prayer from Solomon G. Ilori, and it's a Nigerian prayer, and then that leads you into the first track, Ifil Ayao, which means there is happiness and love. And each track, someone stands out to me, to my ears as I'm listening, because there's so much going on, so much percussion. Art Blakey is distinct on all the tracks, certainly, but on There Is Happiness and Love, Solomon Iori on penny whistle is featured highly here, and it's fantastic. The second track is Oberon African, which is Woman of Africa. Yeah, that's on that track. Yusef Lateef is on flute, which is fantastic. It stands out to me on that track. And then Love, the Mystery Of closes out the A side, and the bass line laid down by Ahmad Abdul Malik is sick. It's so good. Such a great bass line that just carries all the other players through on that last track on side A. Move to side B. Arrow T Narojej is the first track. For that one's the one that really, to me, Art Blakey stands out the most on. And then you move to Ayiko, which is my favorite track on the record, which means Welcome, Welcome, My Darling. That track, you have Yusuf Lateef on tenor sax, and the way he has his tone in amongst all the percussion is, it's still a beautiful soft tone, but it works even with the intensity going around. It's unbelievable. Easily my favorite track on the record. And then it finishes with just a heavy percussion driven track, Toby Elu. Man, this is, yeah, fantastic record, very unique record. Like I said, in the Blue Note catalog, it's 4097. Art Blakey and the Afro-Drum Ensemble, the African Beat. Yeah, and what's great about the liner notes from Nat Hentoff on this record is he's interviewing Art Blakey here, and quoting him on this record, and what the purpose was to bring in, you know, half African musicians with half U.S. musicians. It was to fuse both the cultures, and he definitely succeeded in that. I'm not sure how well this sold when it came out originally in '62. I'd be interested to know if anyone out there watching the Blue Note Project, you know, has any information on, you know, did this bomb? Was it well received? Was it, you know, I unfortunately didn't check into that, but fantastic record, highly recommended. This copy is probably inexpensive. I got it for like $35, and it's an earlier copy, so it's an affordable record. So yeah, 4097, Blue Note. Hope everybody's well. Peace.